Before the season started, as a team, we described grit in different words as far as hardworking, dedication, courage, and passion.
Grit's kind of been our mindset this whole season. I think our team psychiatrist says it best. She says grit is like a bunch of individual little pieces, and then when you put them together, it's like a solid rock. And so each individual piece, you have to have passion and hard work in everything you do, and then when you bring all of those pieces together, it results in a solid team.
To me, grit means dominating at every second of every minute of every half of every game, doing every little thing right even when no one's watching, just being the best you can be as an overall person in life and when you're on the court, in the classroom, like when you're helping a teammate out, just everything you do in life. Grittiness is just bringing all the little pieces together to form that solid rock and to come together and just make it the strongest thing possible.
Grit is hard work, and dedication, and sacrifice, and having extreme focus when it comes to just the little things, whether it's diving on a loose ball, out-sprinting your opponent down the court to get open, just little things.
Grit is like little sand pieces, and when you put them together, they can create a rock. So when I think about grit, I think about doing the little things that matter, that you might not think about every single day, but when you put them all together, that's what makes grit. So doing little things does matter. Doing your homework, going to class every day, paying attention, being respectful to adults. When you put all that together, work hard in practice, that's what makes grit.
To be gritty, I think it means to dig down and deep, give it all you got, leave it all out on the court, play with heart, play with dignity, and play for each other.
Gritty to me means just perseverance on the floor, and when things aren't going your way, just really working through it, even if it's tough. To be a gritty player really means to be tough on the court, and it really means to doing all the little detailed things.
I think being gritty is leaving it all out on the court and doing whatever it takes, not only to get the win, but to feel like you left it all out there that day.
Being a gritty player is just trying to outwork your opponents as far as like on a personal level and as a team. I feel like when a team is gritty, then they'll do anything to win a game.
Well, when we were talking about the beginning of the year, we were discussing what we wanted our team to look like, what we wanted to focus on, what was our perspective. We wanted to be able to take our opponent and make them so annoyed and so frustrated with our offense and defense that it got to a place where it was almost like the sandpaper, like the grit on a sandpaper, just wear you down, be annoying.
Grit in psychology is a positive non-cognitive trait based on an individual's passion for a particular long-term goal or end state, coupled with a powerful motivation to achieve their respective objective.
Domination, commitment,
Dedication, sacrifice.
Tough, courageous, enthusiastic, passionate.
Strong, selfless,
Fearless, determined.
To play with grit, it means when you're on the court, you leave everything out there, meaning dive for every ball, hustle for every play, box out as hard as you can, run down the court, and just leave your all on the court.
Grit incorporates into my game because each day you have to bring a lot of passion on the basketball court. The game is so fast, so you just have to play as hard as you can and never take a moment for granted. Each possession is valuable, and playing with a lot of grit means a lot of intensity and a lot of enthusiasm.
For example, for me, Hoover plays with grit. No matter what happens, she's going to play as hard as she can. If there is a charge to take, she's the one going to take it. She's a great model of what grit means. So when I think of grit, I just think of Hoover.
I think grit has changed me. It's kind of like a motto, no excuses. When you go out there in the real world, it's kind of, the toughest survive out there. And really, on the basketball court, that's how you have to act as well. If you're not tough, then you're going to get pushed around, and that's how it is. I feel like if you, as an individual, are tough, it will rub off
on other people. And especially if you play with passion and enthusiasm, you know, it's contagious, and I think that will carry over to the whole team.